Me again, in the same chair, headset, computer on, reacting to today 27 facts that will make you question your existence. Yet again. Oh, I love all this stuff, mate. Mind blowing stuff and that. Love it. Woke up this morning, was like, oh, I'd like my mind to be blown today. So I thought, let's watch a video, blow my mind, and see if it does. I'll keep you updated if at the end if it has blown my mind or not. Probably will. But anyway, you just know the dance, like, subscribe, all that stuff. I've also done a poll on my community to see what videos yourselves like watching, and then I could go down that route as well and do my own those type of videos. Keep you coming back to the channel, you know what I mean? Right, so in here.
This is Earth.
Shit myself. Let me turn him down, because that is loud. Start again, sir.
This is Earth.
Still low.
This is where you live. And
Right.
this is where you live in your neighborhood.
Yes.
The solar system. Here.
They somehow do this in 4 minutes and 32 seconds. They've only got 4 minutes and 16 seconds left now. Where's the 16 seconds there? What?
Here's the distance between the Earth and the Moon. Doesn't look too far, does it? Think again. At their farthest point, the Earth and the Moon are 252,088 miles away. Inside that distance, you could fit every planet in our entire solar system. But let's talk about planets. The Great Red Spot on Jupiter, that's about 2 times as big as Earth. And Saturn is about 9 times wider than Earth. Saturn's rings are so large that a few of the fragments within them are as large as mountains.
Alright, your mind's
that's nothing
slightly
compared
being
to our
blown
sun.
here.
Just remember,
Sparks started
this
in
is
my mind.
And this is Earth from the Moon. This is Earth from Mars.
That looks hellish.
Here's Earth from just behind Saturn's rings.
Right.
And here's Earth from just beyond Neptune, 4 billion miles away. But a billion's a big number, so let's put that in perspective.
Oh, don't.
1 million seconds equals about 11 and a half days, whereas 1 billion seconds
36 years.
equals over 31 years. Let's
I
step
just
back
wanna
a
say
bit.
32 as well.
Here's the size of Earth compared with the size of our sun. Terrifying, right? And here's
My mind's smoking now. Hasn't been blown yet, but it's smoking.
an exact
It's
same
just
sun
starting.
from the surface of Mars. As Carl Sagan once mused,
The total number of stars in the universe is larger than all the grains of sand on all the beaches of the planet Earth.
I've heard that.
and there are some stars out there that are much, much bigger than our little wimpy sun.
Wimpy?
The biggest star we know of, VY Canis Majoris, is about 2,000 times the diameter
name.
of our sun.
2,000 times.
But none of those compares to the size of a galaxy.
Huh.
In fact, if you shrink the size of our solar system down to the size of a quarter,
Before he goes on there, I just can't fathom the size of this space and that, mate. How it goes on for infinity, and it's always expanding. But in order for something, say you've got a tub, right? Yeah, tub. You put some kind of foam in, right? That can only expand to the size of the tub. So, in order for the space, which is apparently infinite, how is that expanding into space that isn't technically there? Do you know what I mean? Because obviously you go to the end of the border and then it just stops. So you know the size of that. So infinity means it will just keep on going. And I just wrote it down and I don't even know if that makes sense. But you can only expand into spaces. That's what I mean. But if it goes on for like an infinite length, then what's it expanding into? There must be something there for it to expand into it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, I might just be chatting waffle there, like, but
and shrink the Milky Way galaxy down using the same scale, the diameter of the Milky Way will be roughly the size of the United States. That's because the Milky Way galaxy is huge.
how did they get that picture? I want to know.
Its diameter is about 100,000 light years wide, which, when converted to miles, is about 621 quadrillion, 371 trillion, 192 billion, 237 million, 333,890 miles. Inside of all of that is you.
This is where I go down the path. Again, I go down lots of paths, but I'll go down the insignificance path now. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you reckon there's a bloke, or like some kind of alien intelligence that's just got all this going on in his little, don't know, ecosystem? Do you know, like really evolved technology. Like, oh yeah, we can make galaxies now. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think anything's impossible because of this. Like, and when people say, oh, I don't believe it, like, there's no chance any aliens. Of course there is. Of course there is.
You live in this tiny, tiny portion of the Milky Way. But even still, our galaxy is a little runt compared with some others. NGC 6744, a spiral galaxy similar to our own, is twice as wide as the Milky Way, stretching over 200,000 light years across. It is massive. But
Good
let's
analogy.
think bigger. In this picture alone, taken by the Hubble telescope,
Pausing this a lot because I'm not. Well, I am talking a lot actually, to be honest. I was going to say I'm not talking a lot because I have to take it all in. I'd have to watch this 27 times, like the facts, just to wrap my head around them all.
there are thousands and thousands of galaxies, each containing millions or billions of stars with their own planets. Some of the objects seen here may have formed as many as 11 billion years ago, just 3 billion years after the Big Bang.
Yeah, we said just 3 billion. Just 3 billion, yeah, it's no biggie.
This period of time is considered one of the busiest star-forming periods. And just keep this in mind. That's a picture of a very small part of the universe. So if you're ever feeling upset about your favorite show being canceled, or the fact that they play Christmas music way too early, just remember, this is your home, Earth.
That was BuzzFeed, that one. And I won't get his last point. We'll gloss over that. And I think my mind has been blown because it cannot comprehend infinity and all that mass. You know what I mean? It always says something's massive. It's not. It's tiny. Yeah. Offered. Crazy. Absolutely mental, that. Ridiculous, but anyways. I'll react to some space stuff. I've made a list. A little list here. Just been brainstorming of stuff I'd like to react to and stuff. In the future, I'd love to do a podcast because I've got quite a few thoughts, sadly. But yeah, I'll keep on doing little reaction things, put them on my TikTok. Go to TikTok, it's Kingle YT. I'll put a little screenshot of it here. Yeah, so thanks a lot, guys. See you in the next video.